the lesson in the text also points out that there is a relationship between the parent and the child, between the seed and the fruit. Sinful man created a rebellious child. And God says, I care for that rebellious child, just like I care for that sinful parent. So before we leave, we've got to wrestle with something. We've got to wrestle with the fruit we produce. Y'all missed that. We've got to have a discussion about the fruit that we bring forth. We have a tendency of praying over our fruit, and having people to come counsel our fruit and deal with our fruit. And we have a problem even working out our issues with our fruit. But what if I told you the problem ain't with the fruit, it's with the seed? What you mean, Keaton? Listen, don't blame the fruit for becoming what the seed insisted. I'll wait on you. Don't blame the fruit for what the seed insisted. Neither pastor wanted to fight the church because they knew the seed is still here. And as long as the seed is still here, then I'm going to have to keep on fighting the fruit. You got to be careful with every relationship, because my righteousness is hooked up in my relationships. And if I'm connected with someone that's not trying to please him, then it reflects on me. Keaton, how can you prove that? Very easy. When you get a chance, go read the story of Jonah, that wayward preacher. God told him to go to Nineveh to preach to those people. And Jonah said, look here, God, I'm not going to get in my Rolls Royce and drive over to Nineveh. And I'm not going to preach to them because they too mean. They don't want to hear anything that I got to say. So I'm going to stay where I am. And the Bible says that Keaton translation, he drove his Rolls Royce down, drove it down to the lake and hopped the ship and thought he was going to go on a cruise away from God. I'm going on vacation. I'm going to hop a ship. I'm going on a cruise. And what happened was God caught him because his GPS system was on him. God's positioning system found him on the sea. And God put that ship in the midst of a storm. And watch this. Everybody on that ship was threatened because of one wayward person named Jonah. They let that preacher named Jonah on the ship of their life and wound up in a storm, not because they did anything wrong, except let this fool on their ship without investigating his God credentials. And when they found out it was him, they had two choices: either stay in the storm and keep him on the ship, or throw this Negro overboard and we all make it out of here alive. And some of y'all got to get that in your spirit. Some of the stuff you in is because of the people you hanging around, and you put your relationship before your righteousness. But if you really want to see what God's going to do in your life, I dare you to cut ties with some people that's not trying to please him. I dare you to decide it's just me and Jesus and we going to walk alone. I dare you to make up in your mind, if you go with me, that's cool. If you leave me, that's all right. But I can't stay with you while you trying to act like a daggone fool. Is there anybody in here that know that sometimes you got to have a breakup if you're going to have a breakthrough? Is there anybody? I wish I touched 3 people and tell them I can't go with everybody. We are all here to care for each other. And from this, we are supposed to build and care for other people and they are supposed to care for us. My young mother over here, Miss Keaton, has a beautiful baby boy, and I told her we're going to buy diapers for her. She's young, and we're going to help out. And what'd you say? You said Pampers, right? Pampers? I said diapers. She said Pampers. You know what it is. Baby ain't but that big, so need Pampers. And that's what I want you to do. Leave here today, this week, and bring back next Sunday some Pampers. Bring back. And then, I don't know, newborn. Newborn? No, what is it? Size 1. See, I would have been all wrong. The baby would have had, he'd grow into it. If it got holes, we'll just tape that up. We'll tape it up. It'll fit. And then, guess what we're going to do for all of our college students? We're going to check with the parents to find out how they're doing. And we're going to care for them, send care packages, and send some money. And if we got family members in jail, we're going to care for them. We got parents and family members going through the loss of a loved one, we're going to care for them. We're going to go by the house and cook food and clean, and we're going to take care. Anybody moving, we're going to relocate you. We're going to help you pack up your furniture. We're going to care for each other. Whatever the needs are, we're going to care. We got people in this church who just need a break from the house because they're caring for a loved one. And maybe we can give them a break. Maybe we just can hang out with them for an hour. But we're going to be the church. Because the church is not about building skyscrapers grand and tall. It's about caring one for another, because only what you do for Christ will last. Now that's the church I want to be a part of. Come on, I want us to stand. I have had to share with people that, no, I'm not willing to come and relocate, to change and be your pastor. I've been asked to. Would I consider it? Would I pray about it? And I said, no, I can't do it at this time, can't do it. And the real reason why is because I'm surrounded by people that care. That's the key. It's not money. It's not how many members and all that you got. I want to be around good people. That's all. You don't need to look. If you know somebody, why don't you take them by the hand and bring them? If you've been baptized and you're looking for a church, come on. I see you moving. God bless your heart. God bless your heart. Somebody else wants you to step out today. It doesn't matter where you've been, what you've done. It doesn't matter who you are. Come on today. Come on today. Somebody else wants you to do it today. Make a life change today.
I need you.
Come on today.
You need me.
Today.
We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me.
Today.